here on the Masters of the Grind Grindcast with Emmy nominated Stevie Y Chulis.
And the not Emmy nominated Jason Rutherford.
Well, there you go. And Vazi, where are you going, buddy? Look at it. Okay. He's cleaning up his room. Are you blowing your nose with your underwear? Jesus, he is. This is the kind of stuff you could only see on the Grindcast. Vazi, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna let Camille in now.
All right, wait, real quick, Vazi.
Yeah.
You were the cinematographer on Shh. Real quick, what was your experience like filming that movie? Go.
It was run and gun stuff. We were all over the place, and we got something done.
There we go. Short but sweet. Now we're going to bring in Camille Calvin, who played Tanzania, the lead stripper in the film, and let's bring her in, Stevie.
See, this is like a live show. It's real. This is like a real thing.
Yeah, you can't rehearse this.
I got coffee here.
Good. I got wine.
I have a
motorcycle. What do you got? What do you got, Vazi?
I'm down with a cold.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
No egg McMuffins for you, my friend. Hey, it's Camille Calvin.
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing?
Good.
Are you?
Good. Can you hear me?
Yes, and I know exactly where you are. You're at the Chinese Theater.
I am. I'm here supporting a friend at their premiere.
That's awesome.
So, yeah,
you look
I
gorgeous.
tried to find a little quiet spot. Thank you. You look so good. It's been so long since we've seen each other.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's
crazy.
Do you remember Vazi?
I do. Hi. I'm on my phone, so I can't see the wide screen to see everyone.
No worries. I was going to say, Camille, I forgot. Did we audition you like through Craigslist? Do you remember?
I think that's how I found you guys. It was a Craigslist ad, and that was the first time we met. And yeah, and I remember the first time we spoke was like, should I do this now? And have you guys started?
Yeah.
Okay, the first time we spoke, I was just pacing around my apartment, and you were telling me all about the role. But before we even got to the role, it was all about, the greats and who was in the film and everything about, all of the historic actors that you've gotten. And I'm like, okay, and I'm trying to follow, and I'm like writing down names and doing all this research. And then you told me about the film, and I was like, yeah, this sounds amazing. I'd love to be a part of it. Then I did a reading with you. And yeah, and then you called me and told me you wanted me to work on the film. It was great.
Have you seen it anytime soon, or?
The last time I saw it was probably just, maybe it was a few years. I watched it again. Yeah, it holds up. It's really good.
And did you meet like Molly and some of the other girls like through the movie, or did you know them before? Or
I met Molly through the film with you. I was also working on a film with Stacey Lane Wilson at the time, and she knew. I think I met Molly through Stacey on a separate occasion, and I was like, oh my gosh, you're from Jason's film. And we remembered working with each other, and then we kind of kept in touch after that.
Awesome. It's quite a like monologue. Your scene in the movie is quite a chunk of dialogue and stuff. Was that hard to do, easy to do, or?
It was hard to talk about being a washed up actress because I was just getting my start. And so I'm like really trying to channel like this woman who's been through so much, who's like, now she's working at this club and she just does not have time for these guys asking her all these questions. It was written so well that it just flowed. But yeah, it was definitely, I remember trying to channel washed up.
Awesome. Well, you did a spectacular job, and it's funny. I rewatched it, and I was trying to think about the scene and stuff, and I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe, because you had the two cops. I think it was Mike, like, didn't show up or was late or something like that. So when we shot you like in the mirror, you can see like Peter's. I could see because we had these this other shot of the guys with both of them in it. That Peter's pants matched up, and so I know it was Peter. But I don't think Mike was there. So it was like sort of you were just acting with Peter, and maybe someone off camera, I guess, was Mike's role, and then you weren't there, and then maybe you were there for their thing. I don't. Did Mike finally show up? Do you remember that?
I can't really remember because it was my first time meeting everyone on set.
Yeah.
So I was just, there working with what was given. And I remember, I think, yeah, there was maybe I was looking off to someone. I just had their eye line and I was delivering most of my lines there.
Yeah.
So that must have been that he wasn't there, if I remember correctly.
Hey everybody, I'm Peter Stickles, and I played Schoenberg in the movie Shh. And when I think of that movie, I think about Jason calling me and saying he'd need me for 2 days. It'd be a 2-day shoot for my character, which turned into more than 2 days, several months actually. And so when I think back to that movie, I think that it's actually a real good example of true grindhouse, where you just kind of wait for availability, you wait for a location to become available, you wait for money to come in, and then you shoot. And in the meantime, you work on the script, you hang out, you figure out what's going to happen next. So in that aspect, I just found it to be extremely exciting. Because I hadn't really done anything like that in a long time, where you didn't get just like a set schedule and you do the job and then you're done. Another thing that makes me really happy about doing that movie was working with Joe Pilato. Rest in peace. He was so cool, and I'm so happy I got to do that scene with him outside in his bathrobe and next to his pool.
Red Harling, gentlemen. Have a seat. Take a load off. Mi casa et tu casa. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
And Kitten Natividad, wow, she was a firecracker. Rest in peace as well. She was awesome. I just kind of remember her being in the backseat of that car and just cracking jokes, just being a total wise ass, which was very, very, very thrilling. I thought she was just hysterical.
Lakeisha saw him right after the lady was murdered, and she chased him down the alley, and she picked up this big stick and started hitting him, and he raised his hands to protect his face, and she said he was wearing black gloves and that his hands were tiny. They took her in. They picked her up for disturbing the peace. Can you believe that? Instead of giving her a medal?
For what? Tranny of the Year?
And I'm glad I got to hang out with her and spend time with her. Yeah, that's about it. Geez, enjoy Sinema, S-I-N, Sinema, when it comes out soon. I know I can't wait. Thanks, guys.
It's been a while already. It's pretty crazy.
When you told me 10 years, I was like, what? There's no way.
It might even be a little longer, right, Steve? Or
You guys started filming in 2012.
Oh my
And then we
God.
did pick up like a year or two later.
so it's sort of like
Time
12
flies.
years. So
And then
it's
we did a bunch of ADR like 2 years after that.
Right. Yeah, we did.
We know you got
Wow.
a premiere to go to, but I just wanted to ask you, or one question, and then tell you another thing. What are you working on? Anything you want to promote or excited about?
Nothing I can talk about just yet. Oh, yes, there is. Actually, one project just released. It's called Whatever Happened to Dinner. It's a feature film that I'm starring in.
Nice.
The cancer, the storyline is a little heavy. It's about cancer, if I didn't already give it away. And but it's a really heartfelt, great, great, great screenplay written by Sydney Griffin, the director, and just a really great project. I'm so proud to be a part of. We're
Wow.
having a screening in March, and then I believe he's still looking for a home for the project, so we don't know who's picking it up just yet. But I'm very excited about this one. Yeah.
Awesome. Sounds like a tearjerker. Jeez. Hope you don't
Yeah,
die.
there's a well, you never
Gotta watch the
know.
movie. Yeah. Yeah. And then this thing's just like totally random, but soon in April is going to be it's going to come out again under a different name, Sinema, with an S.
Oh.
An S.
With
So
3
that's-
added scenes.
No, 2 added scenes, I
Or I
believe,
think we added
or 3.
So
I think it's 2 though.
Fish will now be cinema
Sinema, exactly.
with a Z.
No,
I'm
yes, no, with an S, with an S.
like back in the 70s and 80s, they
Ooh.
would take a film and just do a different poster, a different title, and like run it through theaters again and make more money.
But
Let's run it. Keep running it.
this is it's the original title, but I guess maybe it's a difficult title for some people to say, or
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what the
Is it shish?
exactly
Right.
is it shush? Yeah. So the higher ups, whoever that is, and beyond, think, hey, let's do. Hey, you can call it whatever. I don't even care. The Candyland experiment. For all I care, as long as people see the movie. We just want people to see the movie.
Absolutely.
It's so nice to see you, Camille, and
Aw.
yeah, you live on in slasher infamy.
Yes.
I think this film is going to get legs in the future. Like these films, like they're so dated now. Like seeing LA from 2012, 2013, like stuff that's no longer there.
Yeah,
there's
so
so
much has
many
changed.
Yeah.
I think those types of things are going to be interesting, and it'll, those things will be, I don't know, it'll
and all those legends that you name, they're all dead. That
yeah, people
Yeah.
pass.
Austin Stoker dead, Joe Pilato dead, Kid Natividad dead, and it's
My
so
goodness.
so sad. It's so sad.
So much has happened since we filmed, and just looking at the city of LA and how much it's changed since COVID and just over the years.
Mind-blowing.
It'll be such a
Mind-blowing.
nostalgic project to watch again.
Yeah.
I think I need to watch it again soon.
Watch it again. I watched it last night, and I was like, "What?" Some of the cuts, I'm like, "Fuck, we did that." I was like, "Oh no," but oh well.
It was like film school,
Yeah, I call it an act of desperation.
But you know what? It was right on time. I was so happy to be a part of it. And it was so good, Jason. You guys, you did such a good job. It just lived up to be everything that you set out for it to be,
Awesome.
in my eyes.
That's so sweet.
And
technically, I wish, so like even last night I was watching I'm like, oh my God, the music levels are so high that we could just bring down, but I'm still like, directing. And when it's done, it's like, stop, just it's over, but but thank you for saying that. It was a pleasure. We couldn't have had a better experience with an actress, and thank you for those accolades. That's very nice, and it makes us feel good because we've made maybe $4 on the whole movie. So anytime someone says, hey, good job, it's nice.
Well, if you counter all the expenses, we're still in debt.
Well, change that name, put it out there, and we'll make it
Round
happen.
2.
We'll figure it out. Round 2. We'll promote it all over again.
And maybe a sequel, you never know.
Yeah, profit starts.
That would be great.
Or at the very least, a squeakquel. I don't know.
Right. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. It's awesome. It's awesome to see you, and enjoy the premiere, and tell your friend break a leg.
Okay, yeah, it's also a horror film, so I'll be telling you more about it later.
Sweet. Awesome.
All right.
Take it easy.
I'll
Bye.
talk to you guys later. Bye.
Have a great night.
You too.
Remember her, Vazi?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was in the green room area of the club.
Right, I remember.
Hey,
Please
somebody's
see
coming in. Roy's coming in.
All right, here we go. Roy Ferre.
I just reheated my coffee.
Hey, there he is.
Hey.
I wanted to first start because I wanted to introduce you, and I'm so ignorant for not knowing this. But how do you pronounce your last name?
It's Ferré.
Okay, that's what I was hoping. Okay, Ferre. Awesome, awesome. When I just what was I gonna say? What was the appeal about being in Shh, would you say?
Um, well, so our mutual friend Dieter was the one who got me involved, and just when he told me about it, it sounded awesome. I just like the whole concept. You know, I've been there in the movie theater, and just like people just won't be quiet, and it was just like, yes, this is awesome. And and then also like when he brought me in, I did like one day, and then you guys made it a little bigger and like made me had me come back out and go out, actually drive out to Riverside to Eric Fox's studio and do that whole head latex head. And that whole experience was awesome. Like I had never done anything like that before. So that was just so cool. And to see his whole Eric Fox's whole setup and all the cool stuff he was doing over there. And then yeah, like I remembered the couple nights at the New Bev was super fun, just hanging with you guys and shooting. And yeah, I remember just the couple nights that I was part of I just had a great time. I loved it.
How long was it between the New Beverly stuff and then I know basically after we filmed the movie we thought we should have an early kill, so hey, let's get Roy back, cut off his head, and it'll make sense. And so how long do you remember? How long?
I feel like it was months. I thought my part
would it be a year? Could it have been a year?
It could have been. Yeah, I thought I was done, and then I got the call from you guys to come back, and I was like, yeah, this is really fun.
In fact, I think it was because Vazi, at that point, his visa was up, and if he didn't go back to India, he would have been killed, right, Vazi?
Something like that.
Did you ever see Roy, speaking of Eric Fox, you know, he got that spin-off show from Face Off. And then your head was on the shelf.
I did see at least an episode. I saw that. That was awesome.
I think there just only was one episode, unfortunately.
Okay.
But
it was good. I liked it. It could have been a good show.
It was good. I think they concentrated too much like on his friends. I just wanted to focus just on Eric because he's such a, you know, amazing, you know, personality and stuff.
Totally.
I remember filming when we were filming at the New Beverly. I remember like I'm like, what are we gonna just like shoot blood all over the theater or something? You know, and sort of we were gonna sort of do something radical like that. And then Michael Torgan walked in. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Sorry," but just the desperation, you know, of it and stuff. And but I watched them last night on Prime, and
awesome.
I think especially your whole section is great. I just love, you know, you coming in the garage and and the one thing that was sort of awkward, I guess, is that we should have done. Your audio is like, you know, it's we ADR'd it or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
And it's sort of like, you know, like which
we used the Wilhelm scream there.
I just watched it last night. It was like, oh my god, you know. But you have to live with your mistakes, and I think I
love it. I think it's entertaining all the way through. You got a lot of great kills in there, and some just amazing people in there. Some great performers. Like it's great.
Oh, we were blessed definitely to get, you know, Joe Pilato and Kit Natividad and Austin Stoker, and they've all passed, which is so sad. And crazy. And thanks for coming out to the Masters of the Grind premiere. That was sweet of you as well.
Yeah, I was so lucky to get to see it. It was awesome. I loved that one all the way through too.
Awesome. It wasn't too long?
No, I loved it.
That was the director's cut. That was the long version.
Yeah, I know you guys were saying you're gonna cut it maybe in parts and stuff. I loved it all the way through.
Since this is the Grindcast, Roy, what are some of your favorite Grindhouse films that you saw at the New Beverly?
The New Bev.
Or just in general in your life, or just, you know, just some of your favorite.
Like I like stuff like Candy Snatcher is one of my favorite Grindhouse. That's a fun time all the way through.
We'll take it.
It started as a simple crime, the Candy Snatchers. For them,
It was a new beginning. For her, it was the beginning of the end.
And I like all sorts of like beast stuff, like Night Beast and stuff. Just cheesy fun times.
What the hell was that?
But yeah, I really haven't been in the New Bev in a while, but I miss going on like those Tuesday nights of the Grindhouse night and seeing a couple random things.
Exactly. And you were there during like the Eric and Brian period, correct?
A little here and there, yeah.
You were there. And that was for me, that was, you know, so much more magical, just, you know, it was more ballyhoo with the prizes and the, you know, even beer, you know, pre-Tarantino, they're giving out like 40s and stuff. And
Yeah,
know,
that was great. That's when I first met you, Jay. We started going to those.
it was fun. Now everybody's so uptight. It seems like everywhere you go. So just I don't know. But the program, and now he's got the Vista. You know, that's amazing.
Go check it out now that it's open again.
I know. It's just so much stuff. I'll be down there in April for the TCM Film Festival, so hopefully I can hit some stuff while I'm there, buddy. But anything else you want to add, or?
I just had such a good time working with you guys, and getting my head chopped off was so much fun. So thanks again for having me be a part of it.
Hey, you got a great head, and we appreciate you, and thanks for all the grueling efforts. In April or later, or at some point, we don't know. It's our distributor decision. We're re-releasing the movie under a new title.
Oh yeah,
called Sinema with an S.
Okay.
Yeah, 3
I like it.
scenes. We extended one scene and then added 2 other scenes.
Yeah, we got a bonus Douglas Dunning and James Henderson slash Freddie Gillette. Do you remember Freddie from the New Beverly?
Yeah, yep.
So Freddie, one of Freddie's scenes reincorporated. He's not in the original cut, so Freddie's back in the movie.
That's awesome.
And then a bonus Johnny Green and James Henderson, Eddie Brandt scene. And
cool. I think those are my favorite scenes in the movie. Like, they're just so funny. All the scenes of them at Eddie Brandt's and just kind of like talking movies and stuff. I love those scenes.
That's awesome.
There's a new version, I think, Sinema with those scenes added. This is going to be the version that actually goes viral.
Nice.
So Sinema is definitely going to go viral in time.
Awesome.
At least by 2045.
Yeah, I don't know when, but we're going to try and figure out marketing. And
it's going to go viral the day like Tarantino dies, and then it goes back to digital.
Sounds good. Then thanks so much for inviting me to this. It was really nice to see you guys.
Namaste, Dhanyawad.
It's so nice to see you, buddy. Have a great night. Say hi to the baby and the wife. And
see you. Take care.
Thank you. Will do. Have a good one, guys. Talk to you soon.
Good weekend. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Ozzy, what are you smoking there, buddy?
Nothing. I haven't smoked anything for years.
Wow. Isn't that amazing to hear Vazi say, I haven't smoked anything in years?
I haven't touched cigarettes for 5, 6 years now.
What about marijuana?
No marijuana.
What about booze? Loads of booze.
On and off.
All right. I'm drinking. I got Chardonnay, buddy.
Chardonnay. Oh yeah, Chardonnay. I'm in on that.
You like? Isn't wine just like wine? Wine is just dude. Wine is from God, man. Even in church.
Yeah. White wine's awesome. You can drink it and feel nothing the next day.
If you have a travel visa,
I do.
How long do you get to stay? Like what, 90 days or something?
6 months.
6 months. Okay.
120 days.
And then if you get a job, like if I'm able to start a film company in the future and I can make you like a full-time employee, then that could get you your green card.
Correct.
Oh. That's our goal. That's our goal.
Correct.
That's our goal in life.
I could do that probably after 2025.
Okay. Or I could marry you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I do love you, so
Okay.
For some time.
That was a great.
I still have the D downstairs. I did all the other operations except for the bottom. So
okay.
He wants first he gets a Mumbai trip. You got to wine him and dine him.
Yeah,
I can wine you.
I have hand size.
Oh, he's got boobies.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh God, Steve.
I've been slowly transitioning. Around the time we all met, I started, that process.
Steve out. Pussy's not good. Cock is good.
Well, I'm gonna keep. I'm not doing anything else. I'm keeping the natural bottom the way it is.
The D and the T. I was laughing my ass off yesterday. I watched the movie last night. I watched Shh last night, and I loved the part of I got to tell you. You know what I think? You know what I think my favorite scene in the whole movie is the scene where fucking Kit Natividad's giving a blowjob to Mike.
Yeah, that's the scene that stands out.
I think that's my favorite scene in the whole
That's the
fucking
scene that stands
movie.
out. Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
like giving info as she's trying to finish.
It's funny. It's minimalist. It's great. I like the light. It's different lighting than anything.
Yeah,
in the
lighting's
movie.
great.
And
Yeah, it's
and I love Peter's. Is what do you want? Give him a fucking medal? Fucking trainee of the year?
That's great.
Peter's fucking delivery of that, and everybody, and then her when she's like sucking, she's like, small hands. Like that whole scene is just charming. I mean, it's disgust. It's offensive, but it's cute.
I think it's adorable.
It's adorable.
That's the word for it. It's adorable.
Yeah, see what I got here.
Hey, look at this.
Yeah,
Hey, what's that? That's wow. There you go.
that's just.
He's bringing.
I got a mini poster framed.
Oh, cool. Nice.
There we go. You can order these. They're $75 a piece. We'll sign them and no.
You won't believe what my sister went through with her eye.
What did she? What happened with her eye?
They freaking put her on a freaking. Three guys held her down, and they put needles into her eyes. In
Why?
Seattle, I don't know. In Seattle, they put because her vision was fucked up, so they had like 4 or 5 needles go into her eye.
In the hospital?
Yeah, crazy stuff. Like they had like hooks open her eye, and I don't know what the fuck they did. Even she doesn't know. It's like crazy.
Were they sucking out fluid from the center?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, something like that. Crazy stuff.
Did she go to them? Was she like?
She had to go to them. They told her you're going to lose your vision unless you do this. So something weird.
So what did she do? What did they do?
Been like an infection.
I don't know what they did. They freaking did a lot of shit, but she has to test her eye every 6 months.
Like a
Is
weird...
she good? Is she good now?
Yeah, but they told her you can't get hit by a tennis ball or anything in your eye. If you do, you lose vision. It's very weird. I don't know. Yeah.
Steve-O's done with life. He's just like, I'm sick of this. I hate these people. I hate them.
I actually have to go. I have to work. I have editing to do tonight.
I'm done with I'm done with us too.
Thank you. Namaste. Dhanyavad.
Shh. The film we're celebrating, which is going to be soon called Sinema, the re-release with 2 extra scenes from Darkside Releasing. Right now is currently streaming on Prime Video, Tubi, the Roku channel, and Plex. Is also available, the special edition Blu-ray at darksidereleasing.com.